It is Star Wars time for the Clone Wars. Yeah, even though I know what happens in between episode 2 and episode 3, I don't know exactly what happens between the lore that happens between episode 2 and episode 3, even though I know what happens to Anakin in episode 3 of Star Wars. This is still amazing because of the fact that this series means so much to me that I just hope, because as we know Anakin's fate, okay? We know how it is. Episode 5 showed us that, but episode 3 showed us even more pain. And I would like to actually discuss this with you guys. If you know any other, like, geek culture type of character in any type of pop culture that has been through as much as Anakin has been, because he lost everything. He lost everything. And do I think that the Jedi could have helped him much more? Yes. Instead of more like pushing him, being like, oh, we doubt you and everything, it could have been more like, I don't know, taking it in a different type of route. Maybe that could have been prevented. I'm not sure. I don't have the mind of George Lucas. We just have to ask Georgie ourselves. But when it comes to this series, I'm already obsessed with freaking Clone Wars. Now, as you know, we are watching this in chronological order. So just get ready for that. I am watching this on Disney Plus. Check them out. You get a lot on their app. Again, it's not a sponsored episode, but hey, Disney Plus, if you ever want to sponsor us, just let us know. I'm kidding. But alright, guys, let's get started. Well, hello everybody, my name is Kat and welcome back to AllAgesOfGeek.com, a place where we unite the geeks of all ages with unity, fandom positivity, community, and geekdom. Lots of fun things, right? Again, we like to believe in the power of interactivity. While community is important, it's much more important to also stay in touch with your freaking audience. And like I always say, I don't like people saying, I'm a fan of you, Kat. It's like, no. You could be a fan of All Ages Geek, but with me, consider me a friend. Consider me somebody who, like, just loves geek culture as much as you do. What? I can't speak. You too? You do? Oh my god. But guys, see how I am? See how I am? It's just real, raw, natural reactions. But when it comes to Clone Wars, I'm excited that I'm on this journey with you guys due to the fact that I'm obsessed. And due to the fact that I remember when I was younger, there were Star Wars Clone Wars trailers on Cartoon Network. I never got around to actually watching them. I know a lot of you guys, you actually left a comment before, especially on Patreon. You said like, oh, I remember coming home and watching this and like rushing to get home to actually watch it. With me, I was never somebody that was into Star Wars. So that's why I'm glad I'm kind of getting into it now, because I have much more appreciation for the storytelling, for the characters, for the lore especially, and for the world building. So if there's anything that you guys like really want me to know about and learn about, just let me know. I'm kind of like, I'm the type of person that's very chill, so if there's anything I do miss, just let me know, because I have, again, you guys sent me the book where it is all about the species, but I would like to know about the world more, because I tend to sometimes get confused where the characters are at a given moment, and I can admit that because I'm new to this series. But just to let you guys know, All Ages Geek, we have a ton of hosts coming up, and I do host the Weeb Watchathon, which is this series. Why is Star Wars under Weeb Watchathon? Well, it's because this is a series that's all about sitting down, reacting, and discussing everything that goes on behind anything that's related to pop culture. Something else that you guys can expect is a lot of other shows, a bunch of other podcasts that are coming up. But if you really love what we're doing, be sure to check out our Patreon, because on Patreon there's a lot of fun events that you guys can take part of, such as our interactive virtual conference that will be happening. I won't really consider a conference because I'm not really the best person to come to that, but when it comes to doing convention-wise, that's what's going to mainly focus on, because you know on conventions how you can win prizes, how you can like actually interact with people. We're going to do something like that, and as the years go on, our plan is to make it much more like exciting for you guys. Obviously, it's going to start out really small at first, so by virtual I mean like we're going to like meet up on Discord. We're going to chat about a lot of things, such as like anime, pop culture in general, watch movies together. And there's gonna be, like, in the future, there's gonna be a lot of giveaways too. So that's something, if you become a patron, that's something you totally can look forward to. Another thing is, in 2020, we're going to have 12 episodes, like 6 to 12 episodes per week for you guys, based on the series that we are covering. There's a lot of fandoms that we are going into, such as Naruto, Steven Universe, a lot of things when it comes to Clone Wars, One Piece. There's a lot of fun things coming up, and even if you don't like anime, there's still going to be a mixture of things as well. Stranger Things is another one. So if you are a patron, you're going to get them much more early access, while everyone else on the channel gets like 1 to 2 episodes per week. And that's just due to the fact that we want to thank you guys for actually funding All Ages of Geek, and also give you guys as much extra content as possible. So when it comes to also on Sundays, another thing you can also expect on Patreon is every Sunday we're going to have like a game day where you guys pick like multiplayer games that we should be able to play together. Usually I don't want it to be like single player games due to the fact that it's all about our community. I know it's fun to be like, oh, Kat played this game, play that game, but I intend to make this more of a communal type of thing, where it's all about you guys as well. It's not about me. Like, I just want to make that clear. It's never just about me. I'm just a crazy host from freaking New Jersey. But yeah, if you also would like to work with us, there is on our About page, you guys can see like an email. Again, we're in the startups like section of running this like business and company. So if you really want to work with us and like show us your talents, or even be a host yourself, be sure to pitch us an email at pr@allagesofgeek.com. You guys can send anything there that you want when it comes to wanting to work with us. And then Evan, who like manages a lot of things on, who you can know as Mouse Potatoes on Discord, he manages a lot of things for us, and you guys can reach out to the PR email, and then we'll get back to you to see if we like your idea or not. But I say a lot of ideas are very fun, and we'd love to hear from you guys to see what you have to offer. And even if you're an artist, a writer, anything in general, we also have a lot of internships. So, I mean, we want to be able to make sure that we can provide for you guys as well. So, like, let's say you need something for your resume, or like a referral type of letter, we're here for you guys, especially in the geek culture space. There's a lot of competition, but we're not all about that. I used to be the most competitive person in the world, but I learned that it is sickening. It is bad to do that. I mean, like, competitive level will probably be on the toxic level of how Anakin would just freaking scream and just perish, and his legs and arms, and I can't even think about that now that I'm watching Clone Wars, because his bond with Obi-Wan. Oh my god, this is so sad. This is so sad. And I freaking need a haircut. What the actual heck? But anyway, guys, we're moving on to Season 3, Episode 1. Again, we're watching this in chronological order, and I'm following the order that it says on StarWars.com. So if you want to follow along with me, I'm using Disney+. And yeah, let's get started. Fandom Positivity Keyboard, bless us with your might. Give us positivity, give us all your fight. Let's get...
If you want early access with the video and no cuts, consider being a Patreon. If you want to watch the full reaction of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, The Clone Cadets, visit our website at allagesofgeek.com.
So, to talk about how they were, like, treating 99, that was so wrong. Like, yeah, this is maintenance. Oh, what's wrong with you? Oh, angst. But the thing is like, it kind of, like, helped them, like, that training really did help them, like, kind of train them. Sometimes having that type of, like, jerky type of boss really does help you become a better person and work even harder to prove somebody wrong. But they kind of, even though they're not, like, as dignified or kind of, like, diligent as the other clones were, they still were able to not even just name themselves, but they found themselves on the battlefield and found a way to actually get along. So God bless Dominus Sclava. Oh my god. When he gave him that little badge thing, I'm like, oh! I wish there was something that they could do for 99, like, not just make him have, like, maintenance or whatever, but maybe, like, honor him in a way for helping them in a sense, but, oh my god. My heart. But I love how they're adding the other characters, and how this is also focusing on not just, like, Obi-Wan and not just Anakin. Again, like, I love series that go from different perspectives, not just like, oh, it's the main cast here. Let's focus on them now. So, oh my god. My heart. To see what they have to go through, too. I mean, as clones, I mean, imagine going through that type of training. But they were smart enough to shoot out the guns, but, like, it probably took a lot of courage, because they had, like, at the same time, those guns were like, boom, 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 I know where you are, I'm tracking your movements, I'm a gap, pew, 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 and then they just got him out. But, like, I'm glad and the thing is, too, if you saw the other squads, when they were doing it, one person got that, like, staff thing. They went together, and they all got it, so that's what meant a lot to me, because they realized, like, especially what Heavy was saying, they realized that it wasn't just himself. It was just they were a team. And that makes it much more worthwhile because it's like, and the guy said, I never had a team. I never had a chance. He never had a chance to actually show, like 99, he never had a chance to actually prove himself. So, oh my god, I just love this series. Like, here's the thing, I didn't think it was gonna get this, like heartfelt. And I didn't think it was going to be like, because you guys warned me, you were like, Kat, you're gonna be like an emotional wreck with this. But I'm not even in, like, I'm like starting out with this series. Like, I'm not even in the main, like, start of it. Because now I think on the next 2 episodes, let me just check. Yeah, if you go on their website, you'll see I reacted to season 2, episode 16, season 1, episode 16, the movie, and then 301. And then the next one we're going to be reacting to is Supply Lines, which is 303. And then we go into, like, an actual order. But then they're like kind of mixed up as well. So I mean, like in season 1, it's gonna be like following it, and then there's gonna be like a jump from this and that. I'm wondering why it was like that. Is it just because some could be like, I don't know if there's filler for this series, but like I don't think there's possible for that. But I don't know why they would like skip it like around. Again, I'm glad I'm kind of like reacting to it in chronological because I probably would get like so confused. Be like, wait, weren't we just there? And probably miss out on very important facts. So I'm glad that StarWars.com actually does have this chronological list. I wish Disney Plus would also have a suggestion where you can like toggle it to be like, oh, I want to watch in chronological rather than just like have release date. But overall, I'm just freaking enjoying this. But again, I would love to know your guys' thoughts on this. What do you think? And if you want to help out with us on Patreon, be sure to check out our Patreon page, which is over there somewhere. And also you get access to a ton of things, like I said before, like a virtual type of like convention. Right now, again, it's gonna be small. We're gonna be watching movies together. We're also gonna be like talking about anime and pop culture in general. A lot of fun things will be coming up for that as well. Then on Wednesdays we have Community Day, and also on Sundays we're going to be able to have a game day where we play games together, like multiplayer games, obviously. So if there's any Star Wars games that are multiplayer that you guys want all the All Ages of Geek team to play with you, just let us know and we will totally check it out. But again, if you also want to follow us on social media, my personal Twitter is at KatjaStekVA, and also the All Ages of Geek Twitter is at All Ages of Geek. And then also we have Facebook, we have Reddit, we have Instagram. Instagram's really fun because it's like behind the scenes. So if you want to see like really crazy behind the scenes of what the team is doing and everything, that's where you can totally check it out. But yeah, lots of fun coming up. Can't wait to keep you guys posted. And I'm just in love with this series overall. But again, I would love to know your thoughts about it. Let's talk about this. And yeah, hope you guys have an amazing day. You stay weird, you stay wonderful, you stay awesome. And until the next video, embrace your fangirl and your fanboy every single day. Bye now.
Stand up, geeks of all ages. Stand up and stand that fandom.